Imagine waking up to find your Chrome browser on Android sporting a sleek, more expressive look, and it's all thanks to the latest M3 Expressive Redesign that's now fully live. This isn't just a cosmetic tweak, it's Google's way of making your browsing experience feel more modern and intuitive. But here's where it gets intriguing. This update builds on the Material You design language, emphasizing vibrant colors and subtle animations to make everyday actions pop. Let's dive into the details and see how it might change the way you interact with Chrome, especially if you're new to these design evolutions. The rollout of Chrome's M3 Expressive Redesign wrapped up recently, kicking off in late August and following hot on the heels of updates to most of Google's first-party apps. Think of Material You as Google's design philosophy that adapts to your device's theme, making apps feel personal and alive. With this expressive twist, elements get a bit more playful, rounded shapes, dynamic colors, and a touch of flair that helps everything feel cohesive. For beginners, this means your browser isn't just a tool, it's evolving to match the vibrant interfaces we see in other apps, making navigation feel smoother and more engaging. And this is the part most people miss, the subtle yet smart changes to the interface. Open that trusty three-dot overflow menu, and you'll notice the forward, bookmark, download, site info, and refresh buttons now sit in stylish circular containers at the top. It's like giving these icons their own spotlight, making them easier to spot amid a growing list of options. Plus, when you're on a save page, the star icon shifts to a rounded square background, a clever visual cue that says, "Hey, you've bookmarked this." This attention to detail ensures actions stand out without overwhelming the screen. Switching to the tab grid, things get even more dynamic. The new Tab Plus button now lives in a rounded square with a background that pulls from your device's dynamic color, adding a personalized touch. The tab, Incognito, when it's active, and Groups Switcher each get their own rounded square container, clearly marking the current section you're in. And for tab groups, they've adopted the color you picked during creation, making it a breeze to tell your work tabs from your leisure ones at a glance. This is Google's nod to organization, helping power users manage multiple sessions without confusion. Speaking of related goodies, Chrome recently became Google's first iPhone app to feature liquid glass, that mesmerizing effect where elements seem to ripple like water under touch. It's a testament to how these design updates are creating cross-platform consistency, even if this article focuses on Android. Google experimented with a hint of Material 3 Expressive in the address bar, but it's not fully unleashed yet. For some lucky users, the Omnibox, that's the search bar, now sports a split or segmented progress indicator with rounded corners as pages load, turning a mundane loading animation into something more visually appealing. Imagine watching a page load with segments filling in smoothly. It's like a mini progress bar that keeps you engaged instead of staring at a boring line. One aspect that might spark debate: in adopting these Material 3 expressive components, Chrome kept the buttons the same size as before. Everything remains compact, much smaller than what we've seen in other overhauled apps. This aligns with Chrome's history of subtle changes across Google's design shifts, prioritizing a lean interface that doesn't eat up screen real estate. But here's where it gets controversial: is this a smart move for usability, or a missed opportunity? Some argue smaller buttons mean a more streamlined look, fitting for power users who navigate quickly. Others might say larger, easier-to-tap icons would improve accessibility, especially on smaller screens. What do you think? Does the sleek, space-saving design win you over, or should Google rethink button sizes for better touch interactions? This M3 Expressive Redesign hit Android via a server-side update in Chrome 141, available on the Play Store. If your browser hasn't transformed yet, try force-stopping it through your device's app info settings. That often triggers the change. It's all about seamless updates without you needing to download a thing. For more Chrome insights, the new tab page now includes AI mode and incognito shortcuts on Android, letting you jump into private browsing or AI-powered features with ease. The Gemini overlay has rolled out a handy summarize page shortcut in Chrome for Android, perfect for quickly digesting long articles. Chrome will automatically turn off notifications from sites you rarely visit, decluttering your notification panel and keeping distractions at bay. There you have it, a fresh take on Chrome that's all about expressive design meeting practical browsing. As always, these updates aim to enhance your experience, but they also raise questions about balance between aesthetics and functionality. Do you love the new look, or do you prefer Chrome's previous simplicity? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if this redesign changes how you use the browser day to day.